This is W2FJH. We'll be starting the STNY digital voicemail here in just about 5 minutes. We do have NetLogger up and running. For those folks who wish to check in early, you can find NetLogger at netlogger.org. We also do have Google Meet up and running. So if you wish to join us on Google Meet, you can find the link at stnydmr.net. So we'll see you folks in just about 5 minutes here. This is W2FGH. This is W2FJH bringing up the STNY digital voicenet on Brandmeister Talk Group 31367, Wires X Room 83721, and live stream to Google Meet and YouTube. The primary purpose of the STNY Digital VoiceNet is to help foster an active digital voice community in the southern tier of New York and to provide a forum for those that are interested or have questions regarding various digital voice topics. While this net is primarily for the southern tier, all stations are more than welcome to check in. This net meets weekly on Sundays at 7 p.m. For more information about this net, please visit stnydmr.net. This net will prioritize short-time, mobile, in and out, or emergency power stations. We currently do have 4 other stations checked in through NetLogger, so the net would like to recognize W2KDC Dennis, K3BYC Carlton, N2QFD Mail, and N2RWH Ed. All right, when checking in, please give your call sign, your name, and your location. So let's first take a standby for any stations that are short time, mobile, in and out, or emergency power. Please call now.
And 2RWH checking in and out.
All right, and we have N2RWH Ed checking in and out this evening. Thanks for stopping by there, Ed. All right, and also on NetLogger, we did have another station check-in, so the net would like to also recognize N2NRA Cliff. All right, so let's open them up for any station that would like to check into the STNY Digital Voice this evening. Please call now.
This is AB2GD in Binghamton.
All right, and then I would like to recognize AB2GD Gary. Also, I did see another station. Oh, nope, sorry, that was off of my other talk group. I thought I saw it on my the hotspot. I thought another station was checking in there, but that was on New York statewide there. So, all right, let's see if there's any other stations that would like to join this evening. Please call now.
Good evening, Frank. This is Ed, NE2W in Binghamton. Over.
And 2NRA in and out.
All right, so I also have NE2W Ed checking in this evening, and I did get N2NRA Cliff marked as in and out. So thanks for also stopping by there, Cliff, this evening. All right, let me just give it one more go there and make sure there wasn't any doubles or anybody else I missed. So if there's any additional stations to check in or anybody else that is going to be in and out this evening, please call now. All right, now everyone heard there, so let's kick things off. If there's any announcements for the net this evening, please call now. All right, nothing heard there. So I did have just a quick announcement that please let me know if anybody else has any net topics. I did have a list going there, but my list is quickly dwindling down there. So kind of as we go in for comments there, if you do have any additional net topics. Sorry, I do apologize there. It seems like I cut out there. But yes, if you do have any additional net topics, please let me know. Or also, if you ever wanted to give net control a go there, please also let me know. So, all right, moving in for questions. If there's any questions for the net this evening, please call now. All right, no questions there, so we will move into the net topic for this evening. So this evening we have a kind of a light and fun topic. It's just what's your favorite cheese? And also Mel, N2QFT has donated this net topic for this evening. So, all right, top of my list here is W2KDC Dennis. How was your week?
Oh, hi, Frank, and everyone on the net. I had a good week. All went well. Weather wasn't too terrible out here. It did snow one day, but it went away. And so enjoying a beautiful day here today. Uh, so it was a good week all in all. No complaints. My favorite cheese is extra sharp cheddar. Uh, Maybe boring to some people, but that's what I like. Um, don't really go for the soft cheeses at all. So if I can't have extra sharp cheddar, I'll go with a pepper jack or something like that. But first choice is extra sharp cheddar. W2 KDC. Back to you, Frank.
Hey, very good there, Dennis. And yeah, honestly, if you ever have a semi-sweet or a drier wine, I tell you, the extra sharp cheddar always pairs well with it. So, all right, next on my list is K3BYC Carlton. How was your week?
This is K3BYC, Carlton in Darlington, Maryland. Good evening, Frank, and everyone on the net. Well, it's been a nice week and a really good weekend there, very nice and warm. Um, Really, as far as cheese, probably couldn't pick one particular one. I know for omelets, I usually pick American cheese, and on Italian various dishes, I guess mozzarella. So, although I wouldn't turn others down in various settings, but those are the two that come to mind there. So, yeah, they're both good. That's all I have for now. Everybody have a great week coming up. This is K3BYC. Back to net control.
Hey, very good there, Carlton. I'm glad the nice weather is also stretching down to your area there. So, all right, next on my list is N2QFT Mail. How was your week?
Here is N2QST. Good evening, Frank, and good evening to the net. Yeah, it was a funny net topic. Something Dad picked up on a commute to Syracuse once. It was a good week. We stayed pretty radioactive. Played with Meshtastic. That's been the new radioactivity for the week here. Getting that figured out. It's I suppose the shortest thing for the net would be to say it's reminiscent of Packet. You have a tiny PNC and radio that you pair to your phone. or your computer, and it lets you send text messages on a mesh net off of cellular and Wi-Fi. Um, I, I guess I hadn't thought about the net question too much. I like smoked Gouda a lot. That's a pretty good one, so I think we'll stick with that. But I don't. It would. I don't know that I have any that I don't like. Cheese is good, so we'll leave it at that. I suppose if it hasn't made anyone's ears, there is a chance for scattered to strong thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon through evening on Monday. So ground your antennas. This is N2QSD, back to net control.
Hey, very good there, Mal. I was hoping you'd come in with some of the I guess more exotic, I guess the like the smoked Gouda or the smoked cheddar or some of those other cheeses. I do like them. There was some smoked cheddar that I had one time that it was actually somebody locally here had just smoked. I didn't really know the guy. It was just at a kind of a festival or a gathering that they had, and but yeah, that was really good. I was actually asking him like where he bought it, and he goes, "Oh no, I smoked it myself." And I'm like, "Wow, that's really good." So, but yeah, some of those smoked cheeses are, man, if you're not careful, you probably eat the whole brick of it there. So, all right, next on the list is N2RWH Ed. He is checked in and out, and also N2NRA Cliff also checked in and out. So after that is AB2GD Gary. How was your week?
Well, good evening, Frank, and everybody on the net and/or listening. Thanks for doing the net. Had a pretty good week here. Really loving this weather so far, and hoping that it stays. Trying to get ready. I try to have a little patio garden here, so I'm gonna start some tomatoes and stuff today, and hope for no frost. And we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll get some good food. But oh yeah, speaking of food, oh yeah, the net topic. I'm not a big cheese guy, but mozzarella sticks are probably my one of my favorite foods. So yeah, definitely mozzarella, I would have to say. So back to that control. This is AB2GD.
Hey, very good there, Gary. And nice you set up a patio garden. And yeah, it's hoping for no more frost. Or I'm knocking on wood because I tell you, I'm tired of winter. I'm tired of the cold temperatures. So I'm also enjoying these warmer days here. So actually, I was out today. It was like 73, and I was like, man, I still have my air conditioner in my car that I have to get fixed. But it kind of stretched over into wintertime last year, so there's no point in trying to take it to a new dealership to have them look at it because I never tell if it kicked out again. So I got to get that scheduled. So today it reminded me that I still have to get AC in my car. So all right, next on my list is NE2W. Ed, how was your week?
Hey, very good evening, Frank, and everybody on the net. Good week. Uh, Pretty nice week overall. Ended the weekend, spent Saturday, what was it? Yeah, Saturday and Sunday down in Scranton babysitting the granddaughters, and during the week pretty much running errands and uh, hitting the YMCA, trying to get in shape, take off a couple of pounds, where cheese doesn't help. I sort of like them all. Mozzarella on pizza, like you mentioned, somebody mentioned an omelet. That's always good with American cheese. Not really a wine connoisseur. People that are have a good taste in cheese and what cheese goes with what wine. I'd like to learn more about that. Reminded me though when I was going to school at Auburn down in Alabama, the stores, the American cheese is all yellow. They don't sell a white American cheese. All the cheese American cheese is yellow. They don't really have the Italian cheeses as much. We made often we do our own cooking down there, and we wanted to make was it manicotti? And there's no ricotta cheese, so we actually had to make it using cottage cheese, and it turned out quite good actually. So that's about it. Back to you, Frank. This is NE2W.
Hey, very good there, Ed. And yeah, very true. The cheese does not help take off a few pounds there. And also, yeah, you mentioned Scranton, in that area too. I was actually just talking with Renee at some point here because they do have the 8AHL down there, and they have the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Penguins. Don't know if you ever travel down that way to actually go see a hockey game with them, but I have been watching a few of them. I've been streaming, their games and stuff, and it seemed like it'd be their tickets. I looked at the prices; the tickets aren't bad, and so it seemed to be a fun time to have there, But yeah, maybe next time, sometime you're down in Scranton, or maybe you have already been there, and come back if you have. Come back in the comments section here, and let me know. So. All right, very good there, Ed. All right, this is W2FJH with the STNY Digital Voice Net. I have reached the end of my list already, so let's see if there's any additional stations out there that would like to join this evening. Please call now.
W2FJH, this is AD30, Denny in Floral City, Florida. Good evening.
Hello, Charlie 2, November, Juliet Victor.
All right, and I had AD30 Dennis, and there was another station that came in there. I caught the last half of it, but at least it popped up on my Pi-Star dashboard here as W2JJT. I believe the name is Joseph. If it's not, or some other station, please call back.
Kilo Charlie 2, November, Juliet Victor. KC2 and JB, it's Wayne.
November 3 Delta, Quebec Delta.
KD3 AJN, Kilo Delta 3, Alpha Juliet November.
Okay, I think I got some of it there. So the network like to recognize N3DQD Ray and the KD3AJN, and I do apologize for the other station. I did catch KC2 N, and then kind of I missed that last part there. So if you could come back one more time with your call sign, I'll make sure to pick it up this time and get you in the book here.
KC2, November, Juliet Victor, Wayne, in Long Island.
K2WGK. One and done.
All right, thanks again there, waiting for that. I do have KC2NJV, November, Juliet, Victor. You have checked in, and also I had KC2WGK as marked in and out. Let me just do that now. Thanks for coming by there, William. At least it pops up on my screen as William. So thanks for stopping by the net. So, all right, going back up to where we left off there, where I have AD30 Dennis. How was your week?
This is AD30. Pretty good. Wonderful weather down here. It's been really good. Today was rain almost all day. That's the first rain we've had in quite some time. And we needed it badly. Had a thunderstorm, and I tried to check in before, and all of a sudden everything went blank. So I think my internet dropped for a little bit. Power's been on and off here today. There's a reason for it, but I won't go into detail. As far as cheese goes, I like sharp cheddar cheese very well. That's my favorite. And maybe after the net, if Mal is around it, I'd like to pick his brain about Laura. I've got a couple of TT goes I just got, and I was thinking about doing something like that. So back to the net, AD30.
Hey, thanks there, Dennis. And yeah, other than that, feel free also. I know I've been talking to Mal a bit on 7-3. It's 7 spelled out, SEVEN, numeric number 3, .net. We've been talking a little bit back and forth too about the Meshtastic and LoRa boards and all that too. So feel free to also jump in the conversation there as well. So, all right, next on my list is KC2NJV. Wayne, how was your week?
Good evening, KC2NJV. Wayne, I live in Long Island, and a very busy week. I work for a startup, and startups are by nature crazy, and this was crazier than normal. Other than that, another crazy week coming up. Have yourself a great evening.
Hey, thanks, Wayne, and thanks for stopping by the net. Just by the way, you can find more information about the net here at STNY. It stands for Southern Tier New York, DMR.net. And yeah, thanks for stopping by. And yeah, I know how those crazy weeks go. I'm actually a software engineer myself, and it's just you get slammed. So, but all right, next on my list is N3DQD. Ray, how was your week?
W2FJH in the net from N3DQD. Well, Frank, good evening to you. It sounds like you have a great net going here with a lot of check-ins, and that's always a great thing. Anna and I just got home. We were out today at a fundraiser for one of the local Lions clubs, not our Lions club, but another one, and we were pretty much there all day. So we just came in the door, and I tried to get on here, and I had to reset my node. So it took us a few minutes to get logged in. But as far as the cheese is concerned, I like sharp cheddar cheese, but if I can get it, I really like provolone, not the kind that you see sliced on sandwiches, but the sharp provolone, the kind that, you know, when you go to cut it, it breaks a little bit. It doesn't. You don't really get it cut in slices or pieces. It's more crumbly than that, and I really do enjoy that. Back to you. This is M3D.
Hey, thanks there, Ray. And yeah, I don't think I've ever tried that before. At least I've never seen that. So something for me to take a look out in the store to see if they have any of that like sharp provolone cheese there. So All right, very good there. And yeah, no worries about stopping in a little late there or something, and you had to reset the node, and that's perfectly fine. You made it. That's the important thing, right? All right, and next we'll talk to Anna, KD3AJN. How was your week?
Hello, Frank and Annette from KD3AJN. My week was good, just busy as usual. And like Ray said, we went to dinner today. We had spaghetti. And I sold a bunch of tickets for my Lions Club, which was a good thing. But as far as cheese, I really don't have a favorite. I like most of them. Um, so that's about it for today. You take care, have a good week, and talk to you guys soon. KD3AJS.
Hey, very good there, Anna. And yeah, it sounds like you had a good time there with your spaghetti dinner and everything. So, and yeah, we kind of there's a few people that kind of like different cheeses for different types of things, different Italian dishes. They like certain ones, and otherwise they like certain other ones. So, yep, sounds good there. So. All right, we did have a KD2WGK, and sorry, that was Bill, that was checking in and out there. But since he's on the last of my list, I will give him a chance if he's still around to give any comments. So, Bill, you still around with us? All right, nothing heard there, so maybe Bill was able just to quickly check in and out for us, and I had to go do something else. So. All right, this is W2FJH with the STNY Digital Voice Stand. I have once again hit the end of my list, so let's see if there's any additional stations you'd like to check in this evening. Please call now. All right, nothing heard there, so let's open it up for any additional stations or any stations that have checked in with additional comments, questions, or concerns. Please call now.
This is NE2W.
Yeah, NE2W. Ed, fire away with your additional comments there.
Okay, I was going to wait till after the net, but I figured let's share the information with everybody. Uh, I live in Binghamton, and we had an American Hockey League team, the Binghamton Senators. They now became I want to say a lower level league. But Scranton Wilkes-Barre does have the Penguins from the Pittsburgh Penguins franchise. It's American Hockey League team. They play at the arena down there, Mohegan Sun Arena. And yes, I've been to a game. It was a couple years ago, but just to let you know how it worked out, I called them on the phone about the game because I was online. I wasn't sure about tickets and seating and all that. I called them on the phone and I was totally blown away about how they helped me. They did everything they could. They gave me a deal on the tickets, and it was just a wonderful experience. So that's what I would recommend to anybody that wants to travel to go down there. Give them a call on the phone and start there because they do appreciate people coming from out of town to their game,
It's it's they really like it, and I know the same here in Binghamton when I'd see a visiting person in the stands. It wasn't to boom, it was go up and say, hey, thanks for coming to the game. If you have any questions about Binghamton, let me know. Places to eat, places to stay. And often they'd ask, where's a good place to eat? So generally made friends with the people from out of town. They made a trip here and extend a warm welcome to them. Back to Frank. This is NE2W.
Hey, very good there, Ed. And yeah, that's actually good news to hear. I was as I mentioned, I was thinking about maybe when Lillian's a little older, the Scranton area isn't too far away. It may be a nice little trip down there. And depending on the time of the game, some of the games they might start at 1 o'clock, or some games might start at 7 p.m. Which might go on till 10 o'clock or so. But depending on the time of the game, we might take get a hotel room down there if so we're not traveling too late at night. But yeah, it sounds like you had a great time down there. So I'll definitely have to keep that in mind and look into it there. So. All right, this is W2FJH with the STNY Digital VoiceNet. If there's any additional stations that would like to check in this evening, or any stations that have checked in with additional comments, questions, or concerns, please call now. All right, nothing heard there, so we might as well wrap things up here. Quite a few stations checked in tonight, but I'm going to try to do it in one breath. So I'd like to thank Dennis, Carlton, Mel, Ed F, Cliff, Gary, Ed K, Dennis, Wayne, Ray, Anna, and Bill for joining me this evening. We'll be returning this talk group back to normal amateur radio use. Everybody have a great and safe week there. This is W2FJH, and I'll be listening.